Good morning and shit. Alright, you know what? I have seen so many, and I mean so many artists give their thoughts on AI, and I love it. I eat that up every single time I open this damn app.
They eat her up every single time she's on that damn stage.
I've seen everything from hopecore people convincing you everything will be fine to just straight up doomers crashing out on Maine. Okay, I've been there, we've been new. But thing is, I'm also an artist, and I want in on the fun.
I don't need eyes to see that I have talent.
Is my title wildly clickbaity and out of context? Yes. Are we all doomed? Possibly. Is there just this tiny little silver lining to explore here?
Maybe.
And that's what I want to talk about today. And before I start, let me just clarify. I am picking at straws here, and you know that. You don't need a 15-minute summary of everything bad you've ever heard of AI coming from my mouth. You watched 8 videos on that topic in this last week already. Get help. So without further ado, here's why AI art is kind of goated for artists. Number 1. Numbers don't mean anything anymore. The entire internet, for lack of a better word, feels dead. And I'm coming to terms with that. I don't plan to ever go the traditional Sam does arts route and have 10, 100, million, billion followers on Instagram anymore. I just don't have the energy to care. And there's probably a likelihood that deep down you don't either. These days, I'm just happy to meet another human being online. And what was once considered a small, mundane, boring interaction with a mutual became this much more deeper and cherished thing. Of course, it's hard to be an artist and not have an ego. Yes, we all ultimately dream of being hot shit, and that's not morally wrong or evil. But in a way, being a small creator pre-AI felt kind of embarrassing. I was always anxious about it. And now just being a humble dude trying your best feels a lot more prideful, if that makes sense. Am I hot shit? No. Will I ever be hot shit? Highly debatable. But no matter your skill set, ultimately you've decided to step on the battlefield to keep culture alive, and that's downright amazing. Who cares anymore how many eyes you'll get on your work? If at least one eyeball of those were human, you did everything that was ever asked from you. Number 2. We all have a common enemy. I'll be the first one to admit it. I used to be a hater. There, I said it. Whenever an artist achieved something that I didn't up until that point, it would kind of crush me. Whenever I saw those 10 out of 10 professional artists creating masterpieces, I just straight up tune out. Worst part is, I don't know why exactly. You could probably blame it on me just being a kid, none the wiser, all that crap, but that 12-year-old kid drawing better than you was never the enemy. They have a passion for the same thing as you do, and not to call artists a hive mind here, but you guys probably have other similarities too. Pre-AI, I was terrified to talk to other artists. If the artist was quote-unquote better than me, I'd feel like I'm annoying them or being a groupie and all that. If they were my level, I felt this silent competition between us, and if they were baby artists, I was always worried that I was the one intimidating them now. Blah blah blah, you get the point. I'm probably not alone in that thought process. But now I feel a camaraderie for all artists. Whenever I see an artist anywhere doing well, I'm just plain old happy. Oh no, a person whose art style I dislike got a viral video. Good for them. Ugh, I keep seeing the same storytime animator on my feed. Good for them. This is probably gonna sound a little conceited, so feel free to insert the 24-year-old man on shrooms discovering empathy for the first time meme here. I don't blame you. All I can say is, this time around I'm looking forward to genuinely becoming friends with artists, and the bonds I've developed currently go so much harder than I've ever anticipated. My internet bestie is some dude from the Netherlands who writes steamy smutty fanfiction on AO3. What?
Yas Queen, Skinny Legend, Versace boots the house down. Slay Queen, Hunty Mama, and Oop Daddy work. Charlie XCX, snatch my wig.
Number 3. Love for amateurs. Are you getting appreciation on Instagram? No, probably not. But take a look at AI. What does it make? Is it purely the sum average of all art ever made on planet Earth? No. It's stolen, extremely filtered database of high skill work. It's flooding everything, absolutely everything, which makes us beginner artists feel so much more like a novelty. I genuinely think most of us stop and appreciate messy, lively, low-key ass drawings for a longer time than, the really nice and polished stuff. It's just so fun to see something raw out in the wild, and it's another thing that just brings me joy. But this doesn't only apply to baby artists posting their stuff online. Us more experienced fellas have to take a chill pill and post cringe on main. It is so fun to draw something you're just terrible at and put it out there for people to see. In fact, I've got so into this concept that 90% of the stuff I post is pure ass and it takes the edge off.
Bruh, look at this dude.
Because the era of being the best is over, it's not valued anymore. Humanity is what is hot right now. And what people truly care for and remember is exactly that. Your authenticity, in whichever way it manifests. Number 4. Your safe space has been killed. This is the point I'm by far the most passionate about, and it's the one I feel the most anxious to talk about. Because this is what I care for, and I am terrified of someone not liking what I have to say about this part. So fuck it, let's do it. Take a good hard look at the stuff you made pre-2020 and see what you're making now. You know what you made didn't quite cut it, right? Did the doom of AI push you to try new things? Have you ever stepped out of your comfort zone even just a little bit to keep up? I sure have. You know why? Because I'm lazy and anxious. I always wanted to make so many things, but I never did. Because I was scared and uncomfortable. I still am, don't get me wrong. But AI gave me no choice other than to expand. Did AI make me turn my life around and publish that animated pilot I've been sitting on for 7 years? No, and it probably can't. But what I did do is this. I included my sense of humor in my art. I've made comics. I've made a few animations. I've made 2 VTuber models. I've written and voice acted in an animated parody I made. Ow. Rue, please, I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I created a visual novel, paid a voice actor to voice it, and ended up scrapping the project because it was just too personal and too problematic. Hell, I went undercover as a furry for a year making whack-ass NSFW commissions. I did the damn Blender donut! And now I'm mustering up the little courage I have to talk to you. None of these feats would have been possible if AI didn't force me to, take my passion more seriously, to find innovative ways to stay on top, so to speak. So, is working out of fear and paranoia a healthy thing? Fuck no. Most of us will go bald by the age of 30 because of this. But as unhealthy as it is, I think I needed that kick. And I'm not alone in that. So many artists now are sharing their voice on YouTube just to be seen. It's sad. It's crazy, but that's just what it is, and there's some beauty in it. And if you at home watching this are terrified to try new things, don't be. I feel like there is no better time to try it than right now. I am self-aware, most of the stuff I make is hot garbage, most of the new endeavors you'll step into will be hot garbage as well, but goddammit, I'll forever be proud of making my dumb little Sona do the Club Penguin dance. And that's just not something I'm gonna ever apologize for.
I'm getting older, my body's changing, and that's not something I'm gonna apologize for.
I wish you would.
So, to conclude my schizophrenic rant, I gotta say this. Times are changing, we are changing. The internet might not even be here anymore in 2 years, but let's party it out before we're all eradicated. Who knows, maybe our level of unadulterated swagger will be just the thing to save us from extinction. Or not. It's hard to be optimistic these days, and I don't blame you if you hated everything I had to say. In fact, I'd love to hear your counter-arguments as well. But at the end of the day, thanks for being here, for witnessing me do something I've always been terrified to do. And if you're down to hear more, I'd love to do more. But yeah, thank you sincerely. Peace.